my super sweet crafty friends, welcome to my channel Carolina's Creations Unmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss my videos. Today I want to share with you how I make my clothespin sets that are perfect for craft fairs or Easter baskets. These are also perfect for Mother's Day. I'm using this sponge here. This is an EK Success sponge that I bought at Tuesday morning, but you can use anything you use to make flowers. I'm also going to be using scraps, and this one is from Maggie Holmes, and this next one here is from Michael's, from a paper pad I got last year. So I'm going to show you here how I use this sponge. Make sure that you flush the paper all the way in, punch, and after I punch, I try to match my last petal there with the petal on the punch, as you see. So you see I'm matching it right in there. But you can turn your punch around and you can actually match the little petal with the image on the punch. Use a 12-inch strip for your flower, and I'm going to trim a little of the strip, like half of it, so my flower doesn't sit too high on top of my clothespin. And this is how it should look. So once I have this little strip, I'm going to grab my brush and then I'm going to start rolling my little strip into it. And notice how I roll the side of the paper that doesn't have a design on top. And make sure that you keep it tight at the bottom. And then I'm going to actually shape my little leaves, kind of like round them a little bit, as you see there. And that way it will be easier for me to work with it towards the end. This part is a little bit finicky, but you just have to have a little patience. And after we're done shaping our little strip, we're going to be left with this little bud, as you see there. We're going to actually undo it. We're going to unroll it because we're going to do something different. We're going to grab a pair of pliers. You can use tweezers also. And we're going to roll. I'm going to add a dot of glue to make sure that my little strip doesn't come undone. And I'm going to roll it. I rolled the paper, not the pliers. But you can actually roll the pliers if it's easier for you. And make sure that you roll the little strip tight. So keep rolling it, and when we get to the end, we're going to add glue at the end of the little strip to secure our little bud. And again, make sure that you roll the strip with the side that doesn't have the design on top. And once we glue it, we're going to have the little bud, and we're going to grab our brush so we can start shaping our flower. Before that, I push the little petals in a little bit to make sure that the bottom is even. And after that, we're going to apply glue all over the bottom. That way we're going to make sure that our flower is secure and it doesn't come undone. I'm going to start shaping my petals, and you'll see I'm going to have to move the petals a little bit to the side sometimes to make my flower full. Because of the design of the punch, you're going to have areas that have petals all bunched up and areas that have no petals. So I carefully move them around while I shape them to make sure that I fill all the gaps and my flower looks really full. Be careful when you do this because the paper is not very tough and you can rip the little petals off. This again, it's a little bit finicky too, but once you do it several times, you get the hang of it and you'll do it in no time. If you don't have this sponge, you can use anything that you use to make flowers. You can use a die or you can draw your own petals. And you'll see there, after I shape my flower, I'm going to add glue to the bottom to make sure that the petals stay in the place I want them to stay. And this will also give the flower more sturdiness. And it should look like that. You'll see it's all full. And it's almost ready to be placed on the clothespin. I'm going to add glue to the top of my flower also, again to make sure that the petals remain in place. After that, I'm going to grab a little gem from the paper studio, and you can see they're super cute. I'm going to use this gem, but I'm going to add glue first. I'm not going to use the adhesive of the little gem because it's not an even flat surface, so the glue would glue it better. I'm going to grab my clothespin and then I'm going to apply a bunch of glue at the bottom of my flower over there. And after that, I'm going to place my flower on the area of the clothespin where I want it. I make sure that is even and I place it right where I want it, and then I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to use a piece of poster board that measures 5 1/8 by 4 3/8 for my packaging. This poster board is from Hobby Lobby. It's really sturdy and you get a big piece for $1.19 and you can buy it half off when they're on sale. I'm also using cord. This is the cord from Stampin' Up! And this one is the pistachio pudding. I love this. And I'm going to use this punch from Stampin' Up! I'm going to use this side here to punch the top corners of my little piece. And once I punch that, I'm going to use a Fisker sponge to round the bottom corners. And then I'm going to use a 1/4-inch punch to punch two little notches over there on both sides of my piece. And it will actually look as you see in there. I don't really measure it, but it's around 1/2 inch punch and then leave 1/2 inch and punch again. I'm going to also use a little decorative strip of around 1.5 inches by 5 1/8 to decorate the top of my piece. I'm going to add glue and then I'm going to burnish it. I'm going to grab my little cord and then I'm going to wrap it around as you see there. The back is going to be crossed and the cord is going to keep a line at the front by the notches that we made. We're going to tie a knot. And I'm tying the knot at the front corner, the right bottom corner. And once I get it tied, I'm going to glue a label that I made using another EK Success punch and poster board, gold poster board, to the front of my piece. I'm going to burnish it. And you'll see I'm going to place the clothespin, and the clothespin is going to be kept in place by the cord. So I place my 3 clothespins. Don't they look super stinking adorable? I love how they look. I stamped a smaller label and used foam dots to place it on top of my piece, and I'm using these clear bags to package everything. Please let me know down on the comments below how you like my little project. And this is how it will look. Isn't that so super stinking cute? Honestly, I super love how it looks, and it's perfect for Easter and for also craft fairs and Mother's Day. I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to all my new subscribers. And thank you so much to all of you, my super sweet crafty friends, for your love and support. I hope you're doing amazing, and I hope to see you back here soon for another video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.